The face and delivery of financial services is drastically changing, forcing banks, retailers and merchants to rapidly adapt to the new financial landscape. All this is thanks to the fintech innovation. Coming to Nairobi for the fourth time, Seamless East Africa 2018 opened with a pre-conference summit on financial inclusion. Now, our reporter Karari John had a sit-down with one of the event speakers to understand of what importance financial inclusion is to the development agenda and how fintech plays into it.
Now, the future of payment and banking is drastically changing, and this year the Seamless East Africa Summit was held in Nairobi again. Today we are joined by Washera Moreu from Coppercent, and we'll be dissecting what this summit really means. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It is really a pleasure to be with you today, and thank you so much for allowing us to really talk to you. Now, tell us what Coppercent really does. We understand it's one of the fintech products. What does Coppercent?
Thank you very much. Coppercent is a fintech. We are a digital lender where we provide digital loans to urban professionals. Yes.
Okay. How long have you been in the market, and how has it been for you?
Coppercent has been in operation for 2 years now. Yes, and it's been amazing. It's been quite a journey.
What are the challenges that you have faced as Coppercent so far in the market, knowing that letting technology to the target market before they know about it and before they adapt it, it is quite some process. How has it been for Coppercent?
I think initially our biggest hurdle was gaining trust from our target market, but now with time they've actually accepted and they love our product. They love the convenience.
Now, let us jump to matters pertaining Seamless East Africa Summit that is being held in Nairobi. Two key issues that emerge from this summit is one is financial inclusion, and number two is fintech. Can you break it down for us kindly?
I think financial inclusion is just making sure that everybody in the ecosystem gets to be included in financial services. That means they can easily get affordable financial services. Yes.
Now, what about fintech? Can you break it down for us?
Fintech basically means finance and technology, where you use technology to deliver financial services to people.
Now, we talked about financial inclusion. How important is financial inclusion to an individual?
I think financial inclusion is important to individuals because it helps improve their standard of living. For instance, if I look at a mamamboga or a farmer upcountry, if they have credit lines, means they can borrow. That means they can grow their business and they can be able to expand their businesses and improve their standard of living. Yeah.
And you have talked about to an individual level. Does it translate the same to the economy?
Looking at the bigger picture, yes, because once we improve the standard of living of the people, that means our GDP as a country is performing better. Yeah. Okay.
Now, there was, for some time, finance has not been accessible, and there have been barriers. And what are these barriers, especially to the traditional mode of doing business?
I think the biggest barrier in the old way of offering financial services has been if you want a financial service, you had to walk into a brick and mortar, which is a building, into a bank. I'm thinking about the people in the remote areas, like my grandmother, who cannot maybe access a bank. So she's out, she's not financially included. Another issue I see when it comes to lending in terms of credit is the documentation required. I feel like banks ask for a lot of documentation. For example, collateral, title deeds, or probably logbooks. If it's someone who doesn't have this, that means they are not financially included and they're not able to get a facility, so they are locked out.
You are in fintech, and how is fintech coming up and facing these challenges and actually bridging the gap?
I think us as fintechs, we are leveraging technology to be able to provide these financial services to the people. That means it's faster, it's more convenient, and there's just ease in transacting.
Now, you have been in fintech space, and you have many peers, especially in that space. How has been the growth curve so far?
I think the growth curve has been exponentially, truly speaking, in the last 2 years. Kenyans have now are now trusting digital lenders, and most of them love the convenience of just going at the comfort of your home or the comfort of your office, just going to your phone and just logging in and borrowing online.
What are the challenges would you go through as a developer in fintech space in order to ensure that more people are financially included?
I think the biggest problem, the elephant in the room right now, is financial education and financial literacy of the masses. Most people don't have financial education, so they're not able to use this, they're not able to leverage on what we are offering as digital lenders, or most of them, they're being misused because they don't have that education. So I think the biggest problem we have is financial education.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for speaking to us. In this ever-changing world, business and customers continue to change as the market continue to evolve. Financial technology is the way to go by creating financial inclusion. Karari John Wambago for BrandPlus TV.